Hello there.
I can't breathe.
What do you mean you can't breathe?
I can't breathe.
This is a great way to start a reaction, especially when we're on the first episode. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this in here because, first of all, I farted. I walked over there, and then I let out a fart over there, and then I walked back over here, and she said it still stinks.
So he sprayed 2/3 of a can of Axe.
It wasn't 2/3, it was...
In the room, and it's burning my eyes. And I said it smells like a middle school gym.
Oh. It's a great smell.
So happy the magic isn't gone.
I know, right? All right, so we're starting a new show reaction series today. This is Derry Girls, and
Yay.
the main reason I wanted to do this one is because I feel like it's the only show that's been recommended that highlights Northern Ireland.
I've also seen it recommended a lot.
I have seen it recommended a lot, yes. Apparently the show is on Netflix. It first came up on Channel 4, I think. It started on 2018. I'm actually going to look at the Wikipedia page here and read a little bit, because other than that, I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
That it's all I know is it's a bunch of girls in Northern Ireland.
When we were flying to Greece, I saw it on like the TV channels. And I was going to watch it, but then I was like, you know what? We're probably going to review it at some point, so I didn't watch
So you almost jumped the gun.
I did, yeah.
2 years ago. Okay. So, let's see. So Derry Girls is a British period teen sitcom set in Northern Ireland. I've actually heard somebody say that it's like the female in-betweeners.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
In a way. So set in Northern Ireland. Created and written by Lisa McGee. That premiered in 2018. Which for Channel 4, the channel's most successful comedy since Father Ted, so it must be good.
Yeah.
Father Ted. Do you want to do the jingle?
Father Ted, what you gonna do today, Father Ted?
There we go. The series was inspired by McGee's own experiences growing up in Derry, Northern Ireland, in the 1990s during the final years of the Troubles. Ooh, that's the backdrop for it? That's kind of dark.
What is it?
The Troubles. Remember the... It's a sad period of Ireland's history, particularly Northern Ireland.
That happened in the 90s?
Well, it was happening before that, too, for like decades.
Yeah.
But it was basically Catholics getting into conflict with... Catholics and Protestants getting into conflict with one another, and there were deaths, there were bombings.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, big horrifying stuff. Still sensitive subject over there, but I believe that, after the 90s, they kind of settled their differences.
Yeah.
I think the good thing that came out of it was they proved that, religious differences can be negotiated peacefully, I guess, in a way. But I don't know that much about it, so I feel like I'm talking out of my ass.
Anya never told me about that, but I mean... I don't think that's something
she's
two
in
girls partying
she's
in
in
their
like
20s
southern
talk about
She's
either.
in Southern Ireland though, like the Republic of Ireland though, right?
She lives in Dublin, so yeah.
Yeah, this is like Northern Ireland, and yeah. Although Ireland's had a rough history.
I really want to take the Wild Atlantic Way.
Yeah.
Which is like a drive.
Yeah.
Up Ireland. It's
definitely
supposed to be really pretty.
So it's her own experiences growing up in Derry, Northern Ireland in the 1990s during the final years of the Troubles. So what else can I... although the plot lines of Derry Girls are fictional, the series frequently references actual events of the Troubles and the Northern Ireland peace process during the 1994 IRA ceasefire announcement. So yeah,
Wow, I didn't know this.
Got some historical stuff in here as well. I feel like that's a subject that I should know more about, and I don't know a lot about it.
We'll do more research later.
Yeah, but as someone who loves history, it's bothering me that
This is a comedy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a comedy. So it's a comedy during a rough time.
Okay. I was like, am I going to cry?
I guess,
Yeah.
But anyway, it features a lot of musical acts from different artists. So if this ever makes it to YouTube, then that's going to be rough.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the music stuff. The first series was broadcast in February 2018. became the most watched series in Northern Ireland since modern records began in 2002. So, yeah, I mean, I would bet because it's one of the only shows I've ever heard of that highlights Northern Ireland as like a comedy, you know?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
If I ever see a show or a movie that has to do with Ireland, they're always in Dublin.
Not for me. I've seen a couple movies that took place in Belfast.
Yeah.
But it was because it was depicting the troubles.
Oh, okay.
Actually both.
You watch sadder movies than me. Mine is like, let's go party.
I do.
That's why they're.
Yeah, the two movies I'm thinking of are they both star Daniel Day-Lewis, in my opinion the greatest actor I've ever seen. He's the guy who played Lincoln and Bill the Butcher, and all those guys. But he's in two movies. One's In the Name of My Father and The Boxer, and both are very good.
Have I seen The Boxer? That one sounds familiar. No. I've watched a lot of fighting movies.
I haven't watched The Boxer in like 10 years. Same with In the Name of My Father. Both those I haven't watched in 10 years. I've seen them both 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Eventually, I should probably do a reaction to a couple of them because they're very good movies.
I kind of want to watch them. I'm surprised you haven't showed me them. The whole first 3 years of our relationship was just you showing me movies. Was you going, "You've never seen this," and then showing it to me?
Yeah, because they were mainstream stuff that you'd never seen before. So
yeah.
Anyway, but I can exit that out now. So we're doing Derry Girls. That was a long intro. I apologize again, but I wanted to find out more about what the show was consisted of. So anyway,
I'm excited to start doing a show with you again.
Yeah,
I feel like it's been a while since I've been in this chair.
Really?
Not the room, but it's been a while since.
Really?
He's let me out of the closet.
Hey. Anyway, all right. So blink twice if you need help. All right. So, Derry Girls. Let's check it out, folks. Here we go.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
What?
I saw a couple that did reviews to movies, and whenever they got to a part that had a singing part and they couldn't do it, the boyfriend would sing it in the background. So they'd show the clip and then he's like, "I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby."
Oh, yeah.
So we can do that. We can sing the songs.
All right, here we go.
She's gone too far this time, Mommy. I mean, what next? We'll get you trying on my knickers.
Don't say knickers in front of your father. He can't cope.
I can cope.
Sure, what's a pair of knickers between cousins?
Less of the knickers.
I won't put up with it anymore. Teenagers have rights now, you know.
Don't be ridiculous.
They do, Ma. It's true. Sure, Macaulay Culkin might be divorcing his parents.
What's his name?
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
There you go.
Do you hear this? This'll be someone she met at that stupid summer scheme you insisted we sent her on. A bloody friends across the barricades thing. I have nothing against Protestants. I'm all for integration, I am. But if they're letting their Waynes divorce them...
Macaulay Culkin isn't a Protestant, Ma.
It's only going to give our Waynes ideas.
Well, you might be. But I didn't meet him at friends across the barricade.
I don't care where you met him. You're not to see him again, understood?
Fine.
Look at this. The bomb on the bridge, apparently.
No.
Suspicions were raised when a hijacked van...
Oh, dear God, no. Does this mean they can't get to school? I've had a whole summer of it, Jerry. She's melting my head.
Sure, their bus can go the long way around.
I'll get it.
Major traffic disruptions are anticipated.
And Wayne shouldn't have to take the bus to school.
Oh, I know him. That's Barristan Selmy from Game of Thrones.
Who's that?
He was. Do you remember the guy in the first season who was charged with? He's the head of the Kingsguard. He's the old man. Mm-hmm. And then when Ned Stark gets arrested, the new King Joffrey relieves him of his duty, and then he fucking strips off his he's pissed about it.
Pissed, yeah.
So he strips off his armor, and then he threatens him.
I'm gonna get kind of
And then
sad,
he
but I'm
walks
just
out
really
like a boss.
confused. So the Protestants and the Catholics are at war.
Yeah.
Aren't they both Christians?
Yes.
So what are they fighting about? Who's more
They have
Christian?
different views on how to worship God.
So they're bombing each other. That's not very godly
No, it's not.
of either of these sides. So two sides that have the same Bible, more or less, to treat thy neighbor good. Sorry, I don't know that much about religion.
This is blowing your mind,
but this
right?
is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
In the name of Jesus, you're going to bomb someone?
I don't know if they did it in the name of Jesus, but...
But that's what they're fighting over. Like, that just... He says to me all the time, I'm too innocent, but I just, like, it just does my head in. I don't understand. I don't understand wars. I don't understand people fighting, especially people who are both believers of the same God, essentially. Like, it's things like this that just make me be like...
Yeah.
I want kindness
Drives you
to
up
win.
a wall.
But, yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's... But yeah, it's a period of... I don't know too much about the Troubles, so... I mean, the people
I just
who
don't
are
like hate.
watching us react to this right now know way,
Yeah.
way more than we do
It's
about
just
it.
crazy
So.
to me.
You should be driving them. You useless shite.
I have to work, Joe.
Work? Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Why don't you just leave my Mary alone?
Because we've been married for 17 years, Joe. We have 2 children. Because we're in love with each other.
Oh, book.
I'd find some dirt in you yet, boy. I've got people working on it.
God, Mama, you're a birdie.
So are you? You should be having a lie-in, love. You're on your holidays.
First day of term, Sarah?
Is it I?
It is, aye.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not enjoying this ball.
Shocking.
Desperate, disgusting and disgraceful. I have an appointment in Tropicana at 12, 15 minutes in the stand-up, but sure, I'll not get over the bridge at this rate. It's going to play havoc with my build-up. This is what they want. They want ordinary people to suffer. This is what it's all about.
I'm pretty sure interfering with your sunbed sessions isn't very high up on anyone's political agenda, Aunt Sarah.
I wouldn't be so sure.
We better head.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Where's your blazer?
I've decided to put my own spin on the uniform this year.
I'll spin you across that floor. Get your blazer on.
Look, Mummy, I'm not a clone. I should be allowed to express my individuality. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my blazer. End of story.
You know what? These...
I'm with her.
Oh, I am too. But these Irish accents. Didn't you say your friend has like a very thick one and you can? It's hard to understand.
Yeah.
it now?
So Anya isn't as thick.
Yeah.
As our friend Kieran.
Okay.
I am pretty good at like still understanding if you're speaking English, like through accents. Kieran sometimes I did not know, and he was
Really?
from Northern Ireland,
Really?
and his was thick.
Yeah. Okay. Because I can understand them perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be funny because she would spend 6 months here and then 6 months back in Ireland. And when she was here, she would go back and her parents were like, "You sound like a Valley girl." Probably because she was hanging out with me every day and I have a Valley girl voice. And then she'd come back and I'd be like, "Anya, I don't understand what you're saying."
Well, she probably has like references, like different words for things that you didn't understand.
Yeah.
Either. So you're like, what? You know.
Jerry, pass me the wooden spoon.
Yo, we ready on this mic over here, mic over here, mic over here.
I thought we were going to be individuals this year.
Look, I wanted to clear, but my mom wouldn't let me.
Well, I'm not being an individual on my own.
I don't like this.
You're not getting anything?
You aren't out doing this fast for Ethiopia.
For Christ's sake, what is it with you in Africa?
Will you sponsor me?
How much?
£2.
£2? Catch yourself on.
What's happening over there is really lousy, Aaron. Father Conway showed us a video, and there's this one wee fella, Kamal. He's only 10, and every morning he walks 25 miles to the nearest well.
Does he just really enjoy Wales, eh? 25 miles? How far is that?
Far
Like, how far are we talking? From here to Bungrana?
further, It's more like from here to Ballybuffet.
Shut up. From here to Ballybuffet, sure you'd be knackered.
Kamal is knackered.
Are you sure Kamal isn't
Look,
exaggerating?
stop slagging off Kamal. Kamal doesn't have it easy. Now, will you sponsor me or not?
Fine.
What is that,
Touch
candy?
them, you buy them. That's the law.
I don't think that is the law.
If I say it's the law, smart hole.
It's just I can't afford them anymore. Have to give all my money to Kamal.
Who the fuck's Kamal?
He's a wee Ethiopian fella from Ballybuffet, Dennis.
Do you want to sponsor me, Dennis?
Get it! Oh, Derry, we got the cuts.
Why did that guy remind me of Hitler?
I don't know, it kind of did.
Is it the mustache or the hair?
I think both.
Good one, Geldo. Oh my god. David Dominic. Okay, just...
You always like the boy doing graffiti when you're 16.
Wait! I have to pre-laugh to get his attention.
I feel like that was me when I started liking you.
What?
I feel like, alright, act normal today.
Oh my god.
David Dominic. Okay, just act normal.
No way, are you serious? What are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Here, have you got a light?
Me? No, I don't smoke. Why the hell did I not smoke?
Evelyn, I don't smoke either. I just like milk and stuff.
Cool poster.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah. Really nice use of, letters.
Thanks. You should come along tonight.
You're inviting me to your gig?
Yeah, well, all of you.
But you'd specifically like me to go, I mean, just so we're clear.
But Murder, She Wrote's on tonight. You never miss Murder, She Wrote.
We're gonna be late.
Yeah, it kicks off at 6.
Sweet. Cool. Maybe I'll see you there then.
This actually is reminding me of the In-Betweeners
Yeah.
just with girls.
Yeah, I like the tall weird one that's like, I don't smoke, I just want to melt things.
This main girl that we've been introduced to is just nuts.
Yeah.
You're not seriously going to this concert, are you?
Gig, Claire, it's called a gig. And I have to go invite me specifically.
Motherfuckers!
Oh, here's Jay.
Motherfucker, it's my new thing. Watched this film last night. My dad got it off Piper Pauline, and it's about these two lads, and they wear these crack outfits, and they rock about, just shooting people and eating cheeseburgers, and they're all motherfucker this, motherfucker that. It's got your man in it. What do you call him? The disco dancer from Look Who's Talking.
Who owns the fella?
Me. Well, come on then, Bollock. Are you introducing yourself or what?
Hi, I'm Michelle's cousin James.
Why is he making that funny noise? He's English, Ola. That's the way they talk. This way. I told you about my Auntie Kathy. She went to England years ago to have an abortion, never came back. Never got the abortion either. What for you, James, eh?
I didn't actually know that.
What did he say? Nothing interesting.
What's he doing?
I like how he's like their English pet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why is he making
Kathy
that
just
funny
got
noise?
divorced, so she's moved back. The husband caught her doing the dirt on him. She's a bit of a goer, is our Kathy. Riding rings around him, so she was. Isn't that right, James?
No, I mean here at our bus stop.
Oh, he's going to our school.
But he's a fella. An effeminate fella, but a fella all the same.
Everyone was shitting it about sending him to the boys' school. They were worried the other lads would beat him up because, well,
He's English.
and you couldn't really blame them, I suppose. Our carriage awaits, motherfuckers!
Oh, so they're sending him to the girls' school so he doesn't get beat up?
Avon?
Did that say college?
Avon.
Yeah, it might be. No, it might be both
There's
sexes.
a offer on there for hair removal creams if you want to with
I might just wear uniforms.
There's no seats down here. Just
No,
leave
it
them
said
with dicks.
girls'
What?
school.
Why should we
on
sit
the
up the front?
Wikipedia.
I saw
We're
another
confused.
guy on
Their
it.
fetuses. Come on. All right. Shift to short holes. Let's go.
Nobody move.
You better do as I say,
Or what?
or there'll be consequences.
Such as...
We'll beat you up.
Wonderful.
Really? Sure.
Go on then.
What?
Beat me up.
Well, not now. After school. We'll beat you up after school.
Grand, I'll meet you after school and you can beat me up.
What's happening exactly?
I'll bring my sister, Mandy. You might know her. Mandy O'Connell. She's an upper sec.
Big Mandy. Big Mandy's your sister?
That's right.
Retreat. Listen, I think there's been a wee bit of a misunderstanding.
Thought you might say that. Now fuck off.
Right, will do.
Right, will do.
Humiliating.
Everyone remain seated.
What's going on?
I don't know. But do you think if I told him I had an incendiary device around my knickers, he'd have a look?
Michelle, he's a soldier.
Look, some of them are right. I'm willing to admit it, even if nobody else will. Because I'm a beacon of truth, Erin.
You're a mouth. That's what you are.
Hi guys! Could I just have a quick chat? You must be new. I'm Jenny. Great hair. Very bold. I'd love to go that short, but sure, I don't have the bone structure.
He's a fella, Jenny.
Oh, I see. Anywho.
Seriously, shoot me in the face.
This is a bit awkward, but part of my role as prefect is welcoming the first-year students. And it's come to my attention that there was some sort of an incident on the bus this morning.
There was no incident.
Apparently, you guys threatened one of the new girls. Said you were going to beat her up.
That's lies.
There were quite a few witnesses.
No, I mean, we said it, but it's a joke. As in, we're gonna beat you up, but like, in a jokey way.
Right. Well, the thing is, that's not actually funny, is it? Like, at all.
Well, humour's so subjective, really, so...
Now, the wee girl claims that she's not bothered, but reading between the lines...
Why are you reading between the lines?
I'm just not so sure that I believe her. I don't want to report you guys.
Please don't report us, Jenny. Please. We'll do anything at all. Speak for yourself, shout the tights.
Think I'll just have to mull it over.
Ach, Jenny, mull this over.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god.
Jesus, Michelle!
He's like, what
School
did I
can
get myself
seem
into?
like a very scary place.
Do you think Big Mandy looks more skittle than
See, they're all girls.
But try to think of
I
it
guess
this
they are.
way.
Well, then how the fuck is he going there?
Baby, at the part when they were getting on the bus, they were like, he's going to an all-girls school. And she said, yeah, but they thought he was too much of a, like, wuss to go to the boys' school because he's English. They'll beat him up. Did you miss that?
My thing is, they're like, they would allow that, you know?
I don't know. I don't know why they would allow it.
I don't think they would.
They made an exception. They met him and then we're like, all right.
He must be.
He's got to go to.
He
the
must be
girls'
the
school.
ultimate bitch.
I guess so.
I mean, to make an exception for that, it's wow.
Now, you're like a little seed. And the school is like the soil. A safe and stable environment within which you can grow.
Wow, what a great way to look at it.
Oh my god, this is
That was psycho.
like every cheesy high school orientation.
That was psycho.
Lovely sentiments there. Some very beautiful words. Unfortunately, that's all they are. Sentiments and words. What you've just witnessed is a piece of fiction. The reality, I'm sorry to say, is much harsher, far more brutal. So let me take this opportunity to advise all our new girls to keep their guard up. Watch their back. Oh, speaking of pupils who need to watch their back, I'd like to introduce James McGuire. Show yourself, please, James. James will be the first ever boy to study here at Our Lady Immaculate College. He was due to start at Christian Brother Boys, but there were serious concerns for his safety because, well, unfortunately, James happens to be English.
See? There you go. I'm glad she explained it to you twice.
Yeah, but the fucking she announced it. Like,
Yeah.
Hold on, ladies. First of all, welcome the biggest bitch in the world.
It's funny though.
And
because
two, he's English.
you would think that a guy going to an all-girl school would be like, "Woo, this is gonna be the best semester ever," but he looks terrified.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Let me make one thing clear. I will not have a repeat of the Mr.
And he's
Mullen
not like
affair.
a bad-looking
Is that
guy.
understood?
What's the Mr. Mullen affair?
Student teacher. 2 fourth years cable tied him to the monkey bars and started dry riding him. He was really good looking, so you've nothing to worry about.
Let us pray, babe. Father, Son, Holy.
Please, Michelle.
No. I have no interest in David Donnelly's spasmo band.
They look nice.
I can't go on my own.
Are they nice?
Bring Bobby Sands.
Sure, how could I go? I'm so weak I could barely walk.
What about Orla?
What is...
I love my wee fingers.
What is mental? Come on, Michelle. I'm begging you. It's my big chance with David. I'd do it for you.
Fine. But we both know you're just gonna sit in the corner like a frigid fuck. Frigid.
You've never even kissed a boy before. You practice on your pillow sometimes, but you don't think that's the same.
The reading of the diary is bad enough. I could do without the quoting it from memory.
Michelle, would you mind showing me where the toilet is?
You're really starting to do my head, and do you know that?
Will the following pupils please report to Sister Michael's office immediately? Erin Quinn, Orla McCool, Claire Devlin, Michelle Mallon, and the wee English fella. Thank you.
What that could be about?
This poor guy.
It was attempted bullying.
What if we get expelled?
Nobody ever actually gets expelled. Rhonda Gallagher hasn't even been expelled, and she's an ARA. So that's probably why.
Can't find the boys' toilets anywhere.
It's an all-girls school, duckface. There are no boys' toilets.
So should I just use the girls' toilets?
No, you should not, you fucking pervert.
Yes. I really don't feel great. I feel sort of shaky. I think my blood sugar's dangerously low.
Seriously, will you just have a Mars bar?
What about Kumal?
Fuck Kumal.
Look, whatever happened in there, we have to stick together, okay? We have to back each other up.
Ladies.
So it had nothing to do with me. Yes, okay, I was there. I admit that. But I didn't do anything. It was Michelle. It was all Michelle. I'm not going down for something I didn't do. If anyone deserves to get punished, it should be Michelle.
Can't trust a friend like that.
No.
Cannot trust a friend like that.
No.
That to borrow one of your
Out of the
terms,
group.
that person will grass you up at a
Oh yeah.
at the drop of a dime.
She's kind
man.
of giving me kind of Will vibes.
Yeah.
Because Will would grass.
He would.
Yeah.
He would. He would famously grass.
Yeah. So.
But I don't think he did it like in front of them though.
Yeah, I don't think he did it in front of them.
Or maybe he did. I don't know. But anyway.
Well, I think it's safe to say we all just lost a bit of respect for you there, Claire.
Yep.
This is just so disappointing, girls. I mean, threatening a first year.
We didn't threaten her, we're not stupid. Big Mandy's her sister and she's half fucking gorilla.
That's quite enough, Miss Mallon.
Hey, shouldn't swear, Michelle, because when you swear Our Lady in Heaven, she cries her tears, then make rain. Isn't that right, Sister Michael?
What age are you now, Orla?
15.
Yeah, you might want to think about wising up.
It was all just a misunderstanding. I promise, sister.
Is that right, Tina? Was it a misunderstanding?
Look, I didn't even report them. I'm not a grass. I'm saying nothing.
Is that because you're intimidated by them?
Oh, you're serious? No, I'm not intimidated by them, sister.
Okay. Well, I see no need to take this matter any further, but if I ever get wind of something like this happening again...
Oh, you won't, sister.
Yeah.
Sister Michael, can I just quickly ask, since there's no male student toilets on the premises, am I permitted to use the staff ones?
Absolutely not. Now, I think you all owe Tina an apology, don't you?
We're very sorry,
Tina.
Sorry,
Tina.
Sorry.
And Tina, do you accept their apology?
No.
You don't accept their apology?
Do I have to accept their apology, sister?
I don't suppose you do, no.
Then I don't. I don't accept it.
I kind of like this little girl.
Well, I need to draw a line under this somehow, so...
I'll tell you one thing.
Their school is pretty.
Yeah, is she? Do you think she's a nun?
Yes.
Because of the headdress and everything? Well, she is a nun. She's definitely not as scary as the ones that my dad went to school.
Oh, same.
with.
My dad said that they would hit you with a ruler.
Yeah, with rulers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was standard.
That's
They'd
child abuse.
Put your hand on. They would literally go, put your hand on the table. My dad told me horror stories.
My
about
dad
this.
told me that too.
And I was like, but he told me these stories when I was a child, and I was like sitting there like, What?
I never want to meet a nun.
It made me not want to go to
What?
because I went to Sunday school, which is basically
Yeah.
church.
Yeah.
And
I
it
went
made
to-
me not want to go to church.
I went
'Cause
to
thought that
Sunday school a little bit when I was a kid. They gave me Oreos. The nurses were nice.
Yeah, no.
Or I mean the nuns.
It wasn't bad, but like I was thinking, like at any moment, like one of these people
They're
in
gonna
charge
whip
of
out
this,
the
they're gonna whip out a ruler and just start beating
Crazy
me.
that they did that to children.
Yeah, I did a lot of crazy stuff.
If an
with
adult flicks Adrian, I will first degree murder them.
those.
Yeah.
I will flay them alive.
Yes.
I cannot actually believe this. I'm missing David Tomley's gig, Michelle.
And all because of that miniature motherfucker.
I swear, if you say motherfucker one more time,
What's wrong with you?
this is your fault.
Why is it my fault?
You're the one who threatened it first year. You're the one who gave Jenny Joyce the finger.
I'm desperate now. This is agony.
Oh.
Can you please stop crying in my face for 5 fucking minutes, James?
Damn.
The poor boy just has to pee.
I think my body's gone into starvation mode. I think it's starting to shut down.
For Christ's sake, Claire, you've just basically skipped lunch.
Orla, that better not be what I think it is. You better not have brought my diary to school.
I had to. I'm doing my book report on it.
What's going on there, girls?
She has my diary, sister, and she won't give it back.
I'll take that.
Now she's gonna
Sit
read it.
down. Mr. Maguire, you have been warned. Do not ask me again.
This is disgraceful. I should have access to a lavatory. What about my civil rights?
Corner. And you, give that here.
Fuck, sister.
No.
She's gonna keep
Let's
it.
get a box.
Quiet.
Yep.
What am I gonna do, Erin? That collar's been discontinued.
This is torture.
Michelle, I can't hold it in any longer.
What part of me not giving a flying fuck are you struggling with exactly?
Oh no.
Oh, look. Your boring fucking diary sent you to sleep. I'm taking my lipstick back.
Michelle, you can't do that. I'm stealing. She stole it first. Michelle, don't.
He's gonna pee.
Jesus, that's disgusting. Stop it.
That's English for you fucking savages.
I don't blame this boy. He had to pee.
Don't look at me like that, Erin. You'll get your £2 back.
But will you ever get your self-respect back, Claire?
Right, if I leave now, I might still catch David.
What if Sister Declan wakes up?
It's funny how she sleeps with her eyes wide open. Have a look.
Oh my god, I think she died.
Sweet suffering Jehovah.
Imagine walking in on that. She's going through her purse.
Look at this
A
image
piece
here.
for-
So, is
boy
she dead?
peeing. I don't know.
I think she's dead.
Some old people do sleep with their eyes open.
And then the fucking one girl's just holding her head up, like, "Hey, look at this!" And then the guy's pissing in a fucking bucket, and then the other girl's trying to ditch school
Do
out
not
the
blame
window.
the boy.
Yeah.
Having to pee's the worst.
Listen to the characters. They're all like, "He's English. Fuck him."
I know.
It's crazy.
I didn't know they felt like that about them.
Enter.
Erin, what in God's name?
Did you kill that wee nun, girls?
She's dead.
Yeah.
Then why were you pissing on her dead body and making sandwiches?
Say nothing, girls. Say nothing till we've seen a lawyer.
I love the grandpa. That is a cute baby.
Sorry I'm late, sister. Couldn't get over the bridge, this bloody bomb. I begged the Brits to let me take my chances, but the awkward bastards made me go the long way.
Health and safety gone mad, Deirdre.
What are you playing at? Rifling through dead non's handbag?
She stole my lipstick, Mommy.
Don't lie. Sister Declan was a woman of God.
Actually, she was known to be a bit light-fingered.
Where's my mum, Auntie Deirdre?
She's away back to London.
What, without me?
Oh, dry your eyes, James.
Oh,
Sorry to keep you waiting, sister. How long does it take to defuse a fucking bomb? Sure, the wee robots do all the work. Oh, killing nuns now, is it?
I didn't, Daddy.
You wait until your mother hears about this.
Obviously, Sister Declan's death was extremely shocking and unexpected. We're still struggling to understand exactly what happened. Yeah.
Can I just ask, what age was Sister Declan?
She'd have been 98 on Friday.
Right. My dad.
I just love how the fact that she started reading the girl's diary and decided, yep, I'm out of here.
She was like, I can't do teenagers anymore. I can't hit them with a ruler. I gotta go out.
That shed some light on the situation.
How so?
Does anybody else have any thoughts on the whole her being almost 98 years of age thing?
Struck down in her prime.
The hospital are saying it was heart failure, but I have my doubts. As I said on the phone, the circumstances in which I found her body were strange, to say the least. So I've decided to carry out a full investigation into the incident.
That makes sense. What? Nothing about this makes sense. The woman was almost 98 years of age. She had a heart attack. Why is everybody going absolutely mental?
Less of the cheek, Aaron.
We didn't do anything. It's not fair.
But the...
That was Will.
I'm with her though.
That was a Will thing from the
Yeah.
In-Betweeners. Will talks like that when a situation occurs, and he's like, "This is ridiculous."
I feel the same
and
way.
throws logic into
We
it.
have no idea why this 98-year-old woman passed away. I'd be like, really?
Yeah.
98 years of age. She had a heart attack. Why is everybody going absolutely mental?
Less of the cheek, Aaron.
We didn't do anything. It's not fair.
But the thing is, life isn't fair. You see, injustice is something I've become accustomed to. I am, after all, a child of the crossfire, surrounded by conflict. But I choose to rise above it. The path to peace is paved with tolerance and understanding. Violence is never the answer.
This bitch.
I'm going to ram that so far up your heart.
Is there anything else?
Yay.
No. Sometimes no. It looks like that was it. Good ending. Good ending.
Yes.
I don't. What'd you think? What'd you think?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I feel like it's probably gonna get a little crazier. Like
Yeah.
that was just the pilot, the introduction.
Yeah.
So I definitely think it's gonna get more humor and crazier shenanigans.
Yeah. It should.
But I like it.
Yeah, it's I enjoyed it. First impression. I like the lead girl.
Yeah,
she
me
makes
too.
some crazy faces.
She does, yeah. She has a Will face.
Yeah.
Like her reactions.
She had a Will rant at the end
Yeah, or funny.
And the girl that thinks she's tough, I like her too.
Yeah.
And yeah, some of the family members seem pretty funny. And
I like the grandpa.
I do too.
He's funny.
Barristan Selmy.
Yeah.
He yeah. He said girls don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Girls don't say nothing.
Oh, it's good.
Nah.
It's kind of hot.
Nah. Hot.
Yeah.
No, it's hot when I talk like Count Dracula.
No.
And then I suck your blood.
No. I prefer.
No, actually, I know what you think is hot. We're going down to the range in Texas.
No.
No?
Your movie trailer voice. Can you do that voice?
In Derry, the girls must fight to survive.
Yeah, I like that voice. That's the best. But no, it's cute. I like it. Do you like it?
I thought it was a first impression. I thought it was.
We're giving the girls.
I definitely want to see more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the two major things. Like I know it's set in Northern Ireland, so I wanted to do a show that's takes place there, and that it was like mostly all the main characters are
females.
female.
Yeah. It's interesting to see like.
And I heard it was
high school point of view.
I've always got
boys and girls.
Yeah, and I've always got tons of requests for it over the past 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
To watch it, so I felt like it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes over when I first drop this on
I like the principal nun.
this reaction on Patreon. I do too.
Yeah, she's funny.
Because sometimes when I drop a certain... Here's the thing, because I think this might get some pushback. It's kind of like... I've been watching the show Gavin and Stacey, and I had two major complaints. One, that I was even reacting to that show in the first place. Because it's more like... you know, the whole story is about Gavin and Stacey, these two people who fall in love. One's from Essex, one's from Wales.
Yeah.
But this guy James Corden's in it, and a lot of people hate James Corden, so they were like flipping out about that whole thing. But I'm on to the third season of that show now, and I don't regret it.
Yeah.
The complaints for the people that love that show were, why isn't Queen Boomer watching this with you?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm trying to make up for the deficiency in this one with because I figured you would probably like a show like this.
I do.
But other than like knowing that it was mostly like a female cast and it's at Northern Ireland, I didn't know that much about the show. I just knew it was a comedy and it was highly requested. But we'll see how it goes down because I do have a mostly male following. So not 100. It's not 100% though. I think it's like around like 86 to 88%.
Yeah, but you're a male and you
yeah,
can
but I know
laugh
I have
at
female
stuff.
followers on here. I even saw like a couple of them in the comments like a few weeks back saying like, "Am I the only girl here?" And then a couple other girls like, "No, we're here." So,
I feel like I've seen men.
I know there's more than 2
Derry
dozen of you
Girls.
out there. What?
I've seen men recommend this show.
I have too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must be good.
They said it was as good as Father Ted, like the ratings and stuff.
Well, the ratings were.
I love me some Father Ted. That was so good.
I don't know if this is going to top Father Ted,
Yeah.
but
We'll see.
we're
We
only
got
in
time.
one. We only been in. We only just saw one episode, so
Yeah.
we don't know. But I'm curious to see how this goes over on the Patreon, and if maybe one day I'll manage to get this up on YouTube. We'll see, because YouTube blocks a lot of the show reactions.
When the songs
now.
come up, I'll just go da 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 da.
No, they can still pick it up.
Oh.
It's
Well, you
yeah.
turn off the sound.
It's
When
well,
you
no matter
turn
what
off the noise,
no matter what I'll do, there's somebody will complain about it if it's YouTube.
No, they'll love my.
But that's why it's good on Patreon, because like Patreon, I don't have to do any of that.
Yeah.
So it's I just throw it right.
Yeah,
up
you
there.
just turn off the sound, and then I'll do the singing, or you can do the singing. And then if there's dialogue on top of the singing,
No.
one of us does that. So
No.
you go da da da, and then I'd be like, "You're a bitch," and then it'll be great. I think it'll do great.
No. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed the reaction. Derry Girls
guys.
started, so there's about 3 seasons of this.
Oh, okay.
So it won't be too long, but so it's, yeah, same number of seasons as In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
So we'll see where this goes, and I don't know if maybe we can start another show together at the same time
Okay.
if you have enough time.
Yeah, maybe like
we'll see.
every other night, we'll like do a thing.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Let's do let's do a few of these first.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if we can do another one together around the same time. All right. All right. Well, we hope you enjoy the reaction, and we'll see you guys again soon. Peace.
Bye, guys.